Hi everybody, this is Zach's Reacts, and we're here to officially begin our episode reactions of Black Clover. I am very excited and thrilled to finally be at this point. On my channel, guys, you might have known that I have recently reacted to the opening and ending songs of Black Clover, and I'm still, guys, very shocked and amazed with how many views those videos are getting. The amount of likes, the comments, the positive feedback and everything is great. So thank you so much if you've tuned in. I have them up in the cards right now, guys, if you haven't had a chance to see them yet. But beyond that, guys, I have no idea what this show's about. I'm totally blind reaction here to see what the show's about as far as characters, plot, and everything. I don't have the slightest idea. So I'm really excited to kind of just dive in and see what this is all about. Currently, guys, also on my channel, I'm doing episode reactions of Fairy Tail, so feel free to check those out if you are into that show. And I'm doing that for the first time as well, so I'm hoping to try and juggle all this together. I'm currently doing episode reactions of Fairy Tail on Tuesdays and Fridays at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Even though today is a Friday at the time of this recording, guys, I am hoping to move forward with Black Clover episode reactions every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. And I'm going to have at least one posted every Wednesday. I'm hoping to do about 2 episodes a week. But we're going to see how that goes. So I'm going to try and juggle all this and do my best with it. But thank you guys, as always, for tuning in and hanging out with me today as we get started with Black Clover. So please, guys, like the video if you haven't yet. Please subscribe to our channel for more episode reactions coming soon. And I also recently started a Patreon, which you're welcome to check out if you are interested in knowing how to support me at all. So without further ado, guys, we'll get started finally with episode 1 of Black Clover. Here we go. We got some big skull thing. The far remote village of Hage. Okay.
2 more for us, huh?
And some babies. Oh, it's fire abilities.
There's a good boy. Here you go.
I do remember these from the credits, guys. These are our 2 main characters.
Same age, so possibly twins as well. No, they're neither. This one here is sweet and well behaved, and this one, well, he's a bit spirited. You know.
Okay, you know. Finally learning some names here.
For this spirited little thing.
Oh, man.
Ow, a bit
Feisty one.
spirited. Asta, huh?
And Asta. Okay.
Well,
Asta and Yuno.
You've had a tough beginning, but your worries are over. As of today, boys, this will be your home. Asta and Yuno.
"15 years later." More magic.
With all this work, I sure hope we have a good harvest.
Yeah.
Not sure why it's green, though. Also, like, everybody has magic powers?
The kid from the church is at it again.
One day I'll be the Wizard King, and I'll make you the happiest woman in the world. That's why I'm asking, will you please marry me?
I'm sorry, Asta. I just can't. It's my duty to serve everyone.
I'm not giving up yet.
You should, really. Please, Asta.
Not giving up.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry.
Please, Sister Lily, just let me ask one more time.
Water creation magic? Holy fist of love!
Wow. It's cooling him off.
Sorry, Asta. I wasn't thinking. My magic just slipped out.
Oh, jeez.
Nice, sister. Way to go.
We're not done here.
Oh, my.
Come on.
How many times does she have to turn you down?
Why are you sticking your nose in this, you know?
That's simple, really.
I'm curious if his necklace will be
short.
important.
Both composure and tolerance.
Oh, jeez.
And there's not really anything about you that appeals to women.
Oh, man.
Hey! 15 years of growing up together, and that's how you talk to me? You big
Well, they're
lady
definitely
killing
not
jerk.
twins. You can say that much.
Thank you, Yuno.
You think you can just ignore me?
Asta. Nuns are women of the cloth, which means they can't marry. Neither can 15-year-old boys, in fact.
Think you're so smart? Well, I'll show you.
It would be a waste of time.
I'm curious, guys, with this magic. Like, I'm seeing lots of different kinds, like water, fire, you know, the telekinesis type stuff and everything so far. I'm curious if how that all works. Like, if it's everybody can do.
No, what? Come on!
Oh, he can't do magic at all. Okay. I was gonna say if everybody can do like any kind of magic they want, or they just got to practice and they can do any kind, or if it's all like very specific, like you can only do water magic, you can only do fire magic, and so on. So I'm sure that'll be explained more at some point.
It's not a matter of whether you have it, but how much. You're the only person I've ever heard of who can't use any magic at all.
Okay, so maybe the show, or at least the beginning of the show, will be about him learning how to become magical.
Secret moves?
Oh my. Wow. He has like wind powers?
Such a big help, thank you.
All right. Leave the wood chopping to me. I've got this covered.
Oh.
They're really the same age. You definitely can't tell it from the way they act.
The awarding of the Grimoires is coming up. Once you have yours, things will change. Just wait and see, Asta. You'll be able to use magic in no time at all.
Thank you so much, Sister Lily.
Well, probably anyway.
My grimoire. I'll have it soon.
So I'm sure there's a story there with this skull. It's really creepy looking.
That's right! I'm gonna get the most awesome grimoire ever! I'll join up with the Magic Knights, and once I make a name for myself, I'll follow in your footsteps and become the Wizard King! And then I'll come back and rebuild this crumbling dump of a church!
Oh.
Crumbling dump! That's taking it too far!
Isn't that right?
Don't offend the church.
Huh?
Oh, is this the iconic fist bump thing that they do? I remember seeing this in the credits, guys. The opening and ending credits, I think they do it both, and it's like such like a big deal, like a cool shot every time. So maybe that's just like the thing they do, or the thing they used to do.
Really? How am I younger than him?
Hey, Yuno? Do you think you could maybe try to get along a little better with Asta? Yuno used to be such a crybaby. But then one day, he came back with Asta, who was badly injured. And since then, I haven't seen him cry once.
What's the point? There's no getting along with that one.
Now that I think about it, they were both different.
So they had some kind of falling out, maybe?
Asta started coming home covered in mud every day.
Not as close as they were.
994, 995, 996.
So he just trains in this thing? I'm very, very curious about this whole stone skeleton thing, like this creepy demon-looking guy. Very interesting. And then there's some kind of statue on top, so I'm assuming there's a story there. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I will be the Wizard King. Nothing's going to stop me.
March, when the firefly dandelions float through the air. Once a year throughout the Clover Kingdom, those children who have reached 15 years of age gather for the Grimoire Acceptance Ceremony. A rite of passage that will increase their magical power.
The day that I'll become a full-fledged mage, it's about time.
Look what the cat dragged in. Could they be any shabbier? We shouldn't have to give grimoires to anyone who just walks in.
So I have to assume that these two new guys here are going to be like the bully type of, you know, antagonists of this show, at least maybe the beginning episodes. Maybe Asta and Yuno will have to kind of work together, or kind of like settle their differences to kind of then like battle or compete against these two yahoos. I'm not liking them already. They're just very pompousy and like bullyish. So maybe they'll change. I don't know. Maybe there'll be some development there. But who knows? Who knows? Not me. Not me.
I wish you integrity, hope, and love. I am the master of this grimoire time. Now, never once has anyone from this region distinguished him or herself by becoming a magic knight, much less the Wizard King. I pray that one among you will have what it takes to become the most powerful mage in the land. Seriously, I mean it!
Okay.
And now, to accept your grimoires.
So the grimoires are... It's going to give Asta magic, but if everybody else already can do magic, I'm assuming these books will just enhance their magic or like give them more abilities.
Here it is, my one-way ticket out of this little village.
I don't know.
I can carry on the family business. This is my grimoire? Seriously?
Why is mine so tiny?
Getting Harry Potter vibes too, guys. Like, do they just get a book, or does the book choose the person? Kind of like a magic wand from Harry Potter.
6 months from now, we'll be taking the prestigious Magic Knights entrance exam.
I have lots of questions. Lots of questions. So I'm sure this will all be explained in, eventually, upcoming episodes.
Hey, is my grimoire running late or something?
Oh, you didn't get one? Oh, poor Asta.
Try again next year?
Oh, jeez.
Complete and utter uselessness.
Oh, is that the four-leaf clover?
What? The four-leaf? Like out of the legend? Really?
It's a creepy guy in the background.
On the first Wizard King?
If the stories about it are true, it's imbued not only with tremendous power, but also good luck.
And it's his?
Wow.
Filthy little commoner? Awesome!
Oh, he's gonna get a target on his back now with this book, I assume.
I will become the Wizard King.
Wow, okay.
He's the brightest star in the whole village of Hajj!
You know, just wait. I'm hot on your heels. I'll catch up to you! I am your rival!
He flat out said a rival. I remember saying that in my opening reaction, kind of guessing, but that's kind of funny that they just flat out said it. So they will be rivals, friendly rivals, I have to assume. Oh, he didn't even answer him, pay him any mind.
No.
Well, everyone, time to go. We've got a lot of preparations to make for the big banquet.
Oh, he's gone.
Well, isn't this extraordinary? A boy wonder, and from a sleepy little village, too.
It's ominous.
I was so sure. All this time, I just needed a grimoire, and then I'd finally be able to use magic.
All right, so if I understand this all correctly, guys, the four-leaf clover grimoire that got is the book that the statue man is holding. The statue is, I think, the first wizard, like this guy, the first Wizard King or some important wizard. And maybe this guy, like, saved the land, defeated this, like, giant, monster head. That's why it's on top of the monster head? I don't know. I'm just making wild predictions here, guys. But yeah, I'm sure there's a very cool, interesting story there. I hope they kind of flesh that out more.
We were supposed to be the stars of the show today. He ruined that. A low-life commoner. And he got the four-leaf clover? I need to make him pay. Wait. I'll burn that book till it's nothing but ash.
Cool.
He dispelled my flames without even using his grimoire. Go on, you try. Do it.
He's gonna run. Oh.
Resisting would be a foolish waste of
Oh.
time. My magic binding iron chain formation spell blocks its captive's movement and magic. Until very recently, I was relatively well known among the Magic Knight squads as Chain Magic Rev Chief. But they expelled me from their illustrious ranks, and now I am not but a humble thief. So if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking this grimoire of yours. Your legend is over before it even began. Oh, I bet that pendant would fetch a good price. Don't mind if I do.
Hold it!
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Creep, what's your deal? That's Yuno's grimoire you've got. What are you doing with it? You dirty, rotten thief!
Why, look, it's the sad little boy who waited so long but never got a grimoire.
Oh, you've heard of me! Yeah, you're right. The poor, empty-handed kid. The only place a grimoire belongs is with its true master! Now give that back to you!
Getting vibes that he's, his magic's gonna come out through his emotions.
You really are a
Like he'll
creature if you believe that kind
scream, and then all of a sudden, like, something will happen.
Allow me to disabuse you of that notion.
I'll get you!
No, boy, you're finished here.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's one serious attack.
Jeez.
So this is what mages outside the village can do. Even as much
horrible.
as I've trained my body, I don't stand a chance.
You see, boy, it's no use. Thanks for playing, though. The thing is, these chains can measure the magic power of anyone they come in contact with, and you have none. Not a single drop. You were probably born that way. I guess this explains why you didn't get a grimoire.
No matter how hard I push myself, I'll never be able to use magic.
You know, I really can't think of anything more pitiful. Forget about becoming the Wizard King. You'll be lucky to just get a job. I bet your friend, the genius over there, is having a good laugh at your expense right about now.
No matter how hard I try, I guess there are some things that just aren't possible. So, I might as well give...
Hey! Who are you calling a loser? Asta, it's true that you aren't going to become the Wizard King. Not ever.
You hear that? Even your little friend knows that it's impossible.
That's because I am going to be the Wizard King.
There's some story there that we're seeing.
Wrong about Asta, Revchi. Very wrong. Asta's no loser. He's my rival.
Well, the only person in the world without magic.
You can
You.
just use some muscles.
Sorry you had to see me at such a weak moment, you know.
Then I'll destroy this guy!
Creepy.
A grimoire?
I knew it. Like you wouldn't be chosen, Asta. There's no way.
Is that your magic? But I checked and you didn't have any magic power. How could you be granted a grimoire?
The leaves of a clover are said to each contain one thing. In the first three dwell integrity, hope, and love. The fourth leaf is given over to good luck. And in the fifth, there lives the devil.
Ooh, wow. Oh, that guy's in trouble. Well, this was pretty cool, guys. I'm digging it already. I'm liking the show. I think there's a lot more questions I got and a lot more stuff that's going to be explained, I'm sure. But yeah, this is really cool. And so the fifth, so I'm assuming now Black Clover just means this the black 5 clover, 5-leaf clover is why the show is called Black Clover, I'm assuming. Remember this song? This was a great song too in the credits that I watched before. But yeah, I'm a little speechless. Definitely some cool shots and cool action going on. I remember, guys, in some of the comments that you guys posted to me before, you told me a lot about how Asta, the main character, does a lot of screaming, which was very evident in this first episode. So you guys have told me already that the screaming eventually goes away, that they kind of stop him from doing that. I think around episode 20 or something like that. So we'll get through it. It doesn't really bother me that much. It's it's just the way his character is right now. That's all I know. I have nothing else to kind of really base it off of, so it doesn't really bother me at all. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So the sword is, I'm assuming, came out of his grimoire, or it transforms from, and it is the grimoire itself. So I'm sure we're going to find out more next time. So
I'm not going to give up just because I can't.
Here's a little preview.
Magic. Commoner, orphan, we all have a chance to make it in this world. Black Clover, page 2. A young man's vow. My magic is never giving up.
All right, and there's our fist bump. All right, guys, we will see that next time in page 2 of episode 2. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction of the first episode of Black Clover. I'm definitely very excited to continue on and see what's in store for me with the show. Be on the lookout, guys. I plan to like I said, to have at least one episode of Black Clover coming out every week on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm going to shoot, though, to try and have 2 episodes per week, both released on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be uploading episode 2 as well as this first episode, so that should be available to you now if you are tuning in at the time of this release for this first episode. So be sure to check that out, guys. Like I said in the beginning, please subscribe to our channel, like this video if you haven't yet, and consider supporting me on Patreon if you are interested in doing so. Thank you again, guys, for watching, and we'll be back soon with more episode reactions of Black Clover. Thanks for watching and have a great day.